clapped her hands and stomped her feet. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. A rig-a-jig-jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. A rig-a-jig-jig and away we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
It's time for Wakilisha, where we feature different kids' talents. Have you discovered your talent yet? Mine is swimming, and get it from me. It's so much fun when you learn to know what you're good at. Well, here is Wakilisha.
Sunrise Children's Garden School presents Uncle Katumbo. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. There was a fun at home. I would call my mom, call my dad, and talk and talk and talk. One day, an uncle called me and said, "Oh, your Uncle Katumbo from Mombasa. Would you like to come to Mombasa?" I said, "I don't want. I have to ask Mom." "No, don't ask Mom. I will buy you chocolate and sweets." My mother had warned me, and my teacher too, about fake uncles on the phone. So I called Mom and reported Uncle Katumbo. And guess what? Uncle Katumbo was arrested. Mom says he was arrested by the people from communication. He wasn't a good uncle. He was a fake one. You and even you. Not every uncle is a good uncle. Listen to what Mwalimu says. Listen to what Mom says. And know your parents' number so you can call when in danger. Like my mom's number is 0725 178 I won't tell you the other numbers. It's my secret. Thank you. Sunrise Children's Gardens wanawaletea tuzike ugaidi na Paul Mutuku. Msibanduke. Hatutumii majazi, tatangaza waziwazi. Leo, kesho, hata juzi, ugaidi sio kazi. Ni uongo na upuzi, watu wafe kama mbuzi. Tumeshachimba kaburi, tuzike ugaidi. Watu wazuri duniani kwa kweli wamepungua. Sio wengi asilani, mwenzangu wewe tambua. Watu usiwaamini bila vema kuwajua. Tumeshachimba kaburi, tuzike ugaidi. Wamejaa mitandaoni, jameni na vijijini. Wako suti na taini, huwezi ukaamini. Wako nje na ndani ya dini. Tumeshachimba kaburi, tuzike ugaidi. Wana ubongo na ukora ulohitimu. Ukijitoa kafara, uende uko kuzimu. Tutapewa mabikira, jamaa hizi ni wazimu. Tumeshachimba kaburi, tuzike ugaidi. Eti twende Shakahola kumwambia Mungu hola, na kumbe ni mawakala, mashetani wenye hila. Walio na zilizala, watu wafe kiholela. Tumeshachimba kaburi, tuzike ugaidi. Lakini inatubidi wallahi kuwa makini, ili muradi kusudi wa kwa kaburi, tuuzike ugaidi. Asanteni.
Let's put our brains to work. It's time for Vibe Corner, where we have cool opinion questions, awesome tongue twisters, and really fun riddles. Well, let's get your opinion on this. Are pets useful or helpful? What's your opinion?
I think pets are helpful because they can cheer up our mood when we're stressed and we've just come out from a stressful situation.
Pets are helpful. Reason being, some people are blind or are disabled in some type of way, and they don't have anyone to help them during daily activities. So some animals are called out to be helpful dogs. Whenever a situation occurs, they're the ones who are going to go and ask for people or even help them during daily activities.
I think pets are useful because they are our companions at all times, so I think they are helpful.
I think that pets are useful because they usually help us around the house, and they help people with companionship, and they help people to think more about themselves and have enjoyment with pets.
I think pets are useful because they help us around the house to do some chores, and even they help us in companionship.
Let's get our tongues twisted for a moment with this tongue twister. 9 nice nurses nursing nicely. 9 nice night nurses nursing nicely. 9 nice night nurses nursing nicely. Trust me, it's not as easy as it sounds, but you say it 3 or more times as fast as you can.
9 nice nurses are nighting nicely. 9 night nurses are nursing nicely.
9 nice night nursing nices.
9 night nurses nursing nicely. 9 night nurses nursing nicely. 9 night nurses nursing nicely.
9 night nice nursing nurses nursing nicely. 9 night nice nursing nurses nursing nicely. 9 night nice nursing nurses nursing nicely.
9 nice night nurses nursing nicely. 9 night nurses nursing nicely. 9 nice nurses nighting nicely.
Who's ready to be riddled? Well, riddle. You'll buy me to eat, but you'll never eat me. What am I? What do you think the answer is?
My answer for the riddle is cutlery. Some people buy cutlery for eating but never eat it.
I think it's a houseplant because some people might confuse them for something you can eat, but actually you can't eat them. You can just buy them and have them in the house.
I think it's a plate because we buy a plate so that we can eat our food, but we never eat the plate.
I think it's a spoon because when you buy a spoon, use it to eat your food, but you don't actually eat it.
I think it's a plate because you buy it and use it to eat, but you don't eat it.
The answer to the riddle is at the bottom of your screen. Did you get it right? If you did, hooray! If you didn't, don't worry, we'll have another awesome riddle next Saturday. I love art because it's fun and it improves my creativity. Well, let's learn art on phonology with Mwalimu Njogu.
Hello everyone, it's time for phonology. My name is Mwalimu Njogu, and today I'm going to show you how to make a shaker using a Y-shaped stick. We need bottle tops, many of them, a piece of wire, we need a hammer, and a sharp tool just to poke holes on the bottle tops. To start with, we're going to use this tool to flatten our bottle tops. You can also hammer them using a hammer to flatten them. Because of our working area, just decided to use this tool just to flatten them. And if you can do these, you can just place these on a piece of wood, then hammer it. Use a hammer to flatten it. So because of our working area, that's why we're using this tool here, just to flatten it. You can see it has a flat base here. It's what we are using to do that. So the next part is to remove this rubber now. It's very easy now to remove the rubber. You can see, just peel it off. Just peel it off. There you go. Very good. So we put it aside, then we do the same thing. We repeat the same process. We want to increase the surface area, so that they can produce sound. So if you love music, worry not, because I'm going to show you how to make one very easily using very simple tools, very simple materials that you can have at home. So this is the second one, then the next one. So we need like 10 of them. There. It's pretty easy to do that using this tool. Then the next step, again, once it is flat now, you peel off the rubber part. This one, this rubber part. Put it aside. Then the next thing, we're going to make some holes at the center. We're going to put some holes at the center. Again, we're also going to use the same tool, the long-nosed pliers. And again, we're going to secure our table so that you don't destroy it. So we're going to put it there. Then you can just a little bit there, have a small hole there at the center. There, second one. So you continue with the same process until you have the right number of bottle tops that you need. So then you're going to make this so that they move freely. We're going to make these holes a little bit bigger. So we're going to press to force our long nose pliers there very well. So I had made some before. There, make it a little bit bigger so that once you insert the wire there, they'll move freely. There, then make it a little bit bigger. There. So I think these ones are enough. So boys and girls. So we're going to take our wire, then tie it on one side of the Y-shaped stick. So this one, you look for a branch that has got this shape, that has a stem that has one branch branching this way and another one. So then that's how you go about it. You can twist it using the long-nosed pliers again. There, very well. Then don't tie it on the other side first. You're going to insert the bottle tops. There, insert them. So that's the reason why we have the hole at the center. There, there, and another one. Can have more. Very well. Then now you can now finish off and tie the wire on the other side. Make sure that it is well, do it very well so that you don't leave it open in a way it can hurt someone. So you press it very well. So boys and girls, there we go, a shaker using a piece of wood, a Y-shaped stick. Our shaker, I know you've been following and you know now how to make it. Please make yours at home and remember to share it to a social media platform. Till next time, bye. And let's go dancing.
It's time for my hero. A hero is a person you admire and want to be like them when you grow up. Well, here is my hero today.
Hi, I'm Eve Njoroge. I'm a wife, a mother, and the marketing director of Davana Hotel. I manage and oversee the marketing activities, promotions, and customer service activities throughout the hotel. I started by being an intern at Kerep Bank, where I was doing customer service and business development. I then moved to Chase Bank as the customer service officer for about 3 years. After that, I moved to Freeland Graphic Designers as the chief marketing officer, and I'm currently at Davana Hotel here in Donholm as the marketing director. My normal day, it starts from 4 a.m. where I prepare my family for their day, and then I move to the first office in Freeland where I supervise the activities that are ongoing there, create new ideas, give direction to my team, and then I come to Davana Hotel where I meet with the different departments, create leads and create projects and campaigns that we do, and then give direction on what activities that will intake. After that, I go home and spend time with my family. My motivation is my son and the ability to make a difference every day. Sometimes the challenge I face is balancing work and personal time. My biggest achievement is being the marketing director in the best hotel in Eastlands. Committed. When you're committed to something, you expect no excuses, just results. And be yourself when you're doing it.
Sit back, relax, and listen because we're about to read a story on Story Time.
Hello everyone, it's story time. My name is Mwalimu Njogu. Today, I'm going to read you a very interesting story by the title, The Farmer's Adventure. The Farmer's Adventure. Very good. So I want you to sit and listen keenly so that you can understand and learn about the farmer's adventure. Are we ready?
Yes.
One day, a poor farmer got caught up in a terrible storm. The storm turned into a tornado, and the farmer was struck in the tornado. He prayed to God for help. Suddenly, the storm was over. The farmer found himself standing in a huge palace. The farmer thanked God for saving him. Suddenly, a voice spoke. "You are a vicious soul. Take whatever you want from here. Thank God once more, and you will reach home safe and sound." To the farmer's surprise, there were many precious stones, but the farmer only chose 2 stones, one for his wife and one for his daughter. He thanked God, and Viola, he was home. As he took out the 2 stones, out trebled several precious stones. The farmer was puzzled, but a voice said, "You did not think of yourself, so these are for you." The farmer and his family lived a happy life. That's the end of the story. Are you ready for the questions?
Yes.
Very good. Who can tell me the title of the story?
The Farmer's Adventure.
The Farmer's Adventure. Very good. That's the title of our story. Who can tell me what happened to the poor farmer? Who can tell me what happened to the poor farmer?
The poor farmer was caught in a tornado.
He was caught in a?
Terrible storm.
He was caught in a terrible storm. Very good. Now, what have we learned from the story? Yes?
We should not be selfish.
Yeah, we should not be selfish because the farmer carried 2 stones, one for his daughter and another one for his wife. That's the end of our story, and I hope you've learned it is not good to be selfish. Till next time. Bye.
It's time for my favorite segment, Kitchen Corner. Let's see what simple recipe we're going to learn today.
Hello, Wanjiro from Petite Chefs here. I hope you enjoyed last week's menu. At least each of you decided to cook something with mommy or daddy, and you should always do that. But remember, always have an adult with you if you are below the age of 17. Today's menu, we have stir-fried noodles, mixed vegetables, and we're going to serve it with fresh juice. Yes, we like our juice especially fresh, much better than any soda you're going to put in your body. So please, as much as possible, be drinking juice over any soda. Now we want to begin. Turn off this, we call a Chinese wok. Yes, it's good for flipping your food, mixing. We're going to place it onto our heat. Remember, once again, always have an adult with you when you're cooking. If you're below the age of 17 or 16, that could also work. Once our wok is going to get hot, we're going to pour in some cooking oil. The cooking oil all depends on the amount that you want, but also on how much portion or how big a portion you are making. If it's for the entire family, of course you'll need a little more oil than just for 2 or 3 people. I'm going to use instant noodles because they're much faster and they still make a really great dish. Because it's going to be healthy, here we have our mixed veggies. You can either buy mixed veggies from the market and make it for yourself, or sometimes in the supermarket you can find a nice bunch of already chopped, ready-made mixed veggies, and you can use that as well. Our oil is getting hot, which is perfect. Now we're going to pour in our mixed veggies. There we go. Mix, mix, mix. There's a little bit of veggie stuck to the bowl. Just add some water and pour it in. And there we go. Our pan is on high heat. So go mix, mix, mix. Mix, mix, mix. Because our noodles do not take that long to cook, I'm just going to get our mixed veggies warm. Get them all warm so that the noodles don't stick to them. Once that is done, I'm going to throw in 2 packets of instant noodles. Once again, give it a good stir. Let it get warm. And from there, I'm going to pour over it some water to help separate the noodles as we're cooking. As the noodles and the veggies are getting warm, ta-da, where are you going? Come on, come on. There we go. We're going to add some black pepper. This is called a pepper mill. And in here we have black pepper seeds, or as we say, black pepper corns. We'll add some black pepper, not too much because it's chili, but it adds an amazing flavor. And a little bit of salt, once again, with our salt mill. Super, there we go. And I'm also going to add a little honey instead of sugar. Sometimes you can put sugar for sweet and sour, because the beautiful thing about Chinese cuisine, it has a little bit of everything. It has the sweet, it has the sour, it has sometimes the bitter, and it also has the salty. And that's the beauty about Chinese cuisine. Now I'll give this a quick mix. There we go. And then you can cover it and let it cook for a short while until the noodles begin to separate. Our noodles have started separating. You can notice. We'll just continue pressing, get them to separate. The good thing about instant noodles is they only need 5 to 7 minutes, especially when we're using a Chinese wok to cook them up. There, the veggies, the noodles, and we're almost there, serving our dish. One thing I'll add now, here we have soy sauce, which is a wonderful, wonderful Chinese ingredient, but you always have to minimize on how much you're using because it's very salty. but it brings in a special flavor that perhaps you can only find in Chinese cuisine. So I'll encourage you to be using soy sauce as well in your food. And it's nice. It's nice to have a different perspective, different tasting food from what is traditional to us. And it also brings a nice brown color. Can we see? Nice golden brown color into our dish. Then we'll just say this is ready. But one thing I'd like to add is sometimes there are those who like more sauce, sometimes there are those who like it dry. And it depends on you. I'll add a bit of water to just give it a little bit more sauce. Give it a whisk. Well, not a whisk actually. A stir here and there. Before you serve any food that you make, you should always taste it. And I'm going to use my chopsticks to taste the dish. Because actually, in fact, Chinese, they cook a lot with the chopsticks. It doesn't mean that you should always have a wooden spoon to cook your food with. Because see, like now when it comes to the noodles, it's much easier to stir them using a chopstick. And then remember, never serve your food without having tasted it, okay? No professional chef would ever do that. And children at home, I don't want you to do that either. Chopsticks, blow, blow, blow. Always make sure salt is perfect, sugar is perfect. I think I might add a little bit of black pepper to give it a bit more of a kick. But that should work out quite well. Quick mix. Remember, you don't want your noodles to overcook, otherwise they don't taste delicious. And guess what? We're actually ready with our dish. Turn off the stove. Put away what we don't need. And now we're going to serve up our stir-fried noodles with veggies. Please remember, always have an adult with you when it comes to serving, whatever it is you're going to serve. I'll get a fresh pair of chopsticks. Turn here, grab, get in there, get in there. Yay! There go our noodles. Perfect. And you notice this is just like a 10-minute dish. And it's quite healthy because it has all our mixed veggies. It has our noodles, which means we can make it as quickly as we need it done. And I'll just add some of our vegetables. Nice green color, a little bit of sauce. If you like more sauce, by all means, go and add as much sauce as you want, but not too much. Otherwise, you'll end up with a soupy noodles instead of stir-fried noodles. Now we want to set our table. Our mat will go here. Here we have our noodles. And normally, chopsticks, you serve them like that. Then it's the guest to pick them up and begin to eat. And then here we have our serviettes. Perfect. And some wonderful mango juice, which is the favorite of some of our guests. Bon appetit. Now it's my turn, being the chef, to taste. How many of you actually know how to use chopsticks? You should post and tell us. How many of you know how to use chopsticks? We'd actually be interested to know. So here are our chopsticks. Then I say, ready, set. Delicious. And shall I tell you something? The Chinese, in their culture, when you're eating, you're supposed to make a lot of noise because it means that you're enjoying the food. If you're quiet when you're eating, it means you're not enjoying the food. So please remember that. If anybody tells you when you're eating noodles, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, say, no, no, no. The Chinese love it when I make noise because then it means I'm enjoying the food. Little veggie. Please try this at home and let us know how it turned out for you. And once again, bon appetit. Juice, always a favorite. See you next week.